Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Natique in Oak Grove, California, and NatiqueYarns.com coming to you live on Thrilling Thursday.
Very good.
It's starting to stick. Maybe I'll never forget it now. I don't know. It's like the third time doing it, so that should mean it's habit now, right?
Yes.
Isn't it 3 times and it's a habit?
It is.
Or is it 30 days and it's a habit? I don't know.
Probably depends
There's
what
a
it
3
is.
in there somewhere. I don't know. It's morning. My brain's not all the way on yet today, I don't think. It was weird because leaving the house this morning, at first it smelled like smoke because obviously something's on fire again. Welcome to Northern California. Something's always on fire. But then as I drove to work, I was like, do I need to put on more deodorant? Because I'm like, do I stink? Then I'm like, oh no, that's grilled onions.
Oh.
And from about the Bond Laguna exit on 99, all the way to work, it smelled like onions. I'm like, what, is In-N-Out on fire? Like, why does the
I wonder if an onion field is on fire.
Like, why does the whole area smell like cooking onions?
How weird.
Like, it smelled like grilled onions the whole way to work from that point. And I'm like, okay, that's like miles that it smells like onions. So I guess the good news is it's not me.
I'm voting it was an onion field on fire.
The bad news is somebody's burning all the onions, and I don't know what happened, but there is no video feed on my end.
Oh.
It's black.
We got lots of people on.
Can you guys see me? Because
They're watching. They're saying good morning.
seriously, look.
Oh, there's our feed.
It went black. There's nothing.
Refresh.
I'm like, what? Great. Now not only are the onion fields on fire, but I don't exist.
There was fire on the border between California and Oregon.
Man, that
they
carries
see
a
you.
long ways. Okay, I
they can see
refreshed.
you.
I can see me now.
Okay, you're real. You're on the internet. It's real.
I exist. I'm on the internet. Oh, it's gone again.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Well, I'll try and feed you comments.
All right, you guys, tell me if, well, I can see the comments. I can't
okay.
see the video, so you'll have
Okay.
to tell me if something looks weird, because I can't.
Can't see it. Okay.
You guys tell me if you can't see me, because I won't know.
Yeah.
'Cause I can't see me now.
And yes, I can see all of you.
That's creepy.
All the people watching.
Okay, so while technology is moderately cooperating, we will talk about our grand prize, which we only have just over 1 week to get entered into. It's like 9 days. So we have one beautiful skein of the Noro Akari in this gorgeous blue palette. This yarn is a blend of silk, cotton, viscose, mohair, wool, polyamide. It is 528 yards per ball of worsted weight yarn. There is enough here to easily do our sunset in the desert pattern in the largest size, or you could make a couple smalls, a small and a medium, a couple mediums. Like, you got lots of options of what you could do with this yarn and pattern. Then we have, I'm like building my way up to the big one this time. So then we have our handy dandy class supply tin with all of the following goodies. There is a Natique exclusive tape measure. This is a 60-inch tape measure, or 150 centimeters. Then there is a set of the folding scissors. So you basically go like this and slide them in. There is some of the rainbow locking stitch markers. There are some of our iridescent rainbow snag-free markers in the small and a large size. There is a tapestry needle and a tin to keep everything in. You'll be able to fit everything but the tape measure, but that's the thing that doesn't disappear in the bottom of your bag quite so easily.
Well, you guys are all chipper this morning. Getting lots of good mornings.
Oh, Roxanne said, my stupid
Yes.
computer, I lost you. Okay, well,
Refresh, reboot.
I guess at least it's not just me, but I also don't want it to be you guys. So
Right.
whatever. Technology is exhausting. Then we have a set of our 144 rainbow locking stitch markers. There's enough here to lose, break, have 1,700 projects going at once. Like, it covers kind of all the bases. You have enough for everything. And then, of course, this fabulous, I'm going to say medium-sized project bag or purse or carry-on bag or whatever you want to put in it bag. Would probably fit a small dog if it was cooperative. You've got all of the nickel hardware with the adjustable straps. The whole bag zips closed. Inside there is a padded pocket that could be for your needle set, your tablet, a small computer, because they do make laptops that small.
I think you could fit a 17-inch in the body, but
Ooh,
not
you
in the
should test
pocket.
that with your laptop.
Yeah.
And then there's a small zip pocket for your things like keys that you don't want to disappear in the bottom of your bag. And then, of course, room for probably at least 8 full skeins of yarn. I haven't tested that, but I'm guessing 8 would be a good fit.
8, you could still zip it.
Yeah, 10, you might have to leave it open.
Kind of squishy.
If I remember, I'll test that later. Because I like seeing how much stuff can fit in the bag. Alright, so how you get entered into the grand prize drawing is every time you make a purchase, whether it's here in person in the boutique, online at natiqueyarns.com, or over the phone with us, you are going to get 1 entry. It is cumulative, so if you purchase 3 times, you'll get 3 entries. 10 times, you'll get 10 entries. And it doesn't matter how much you buy, what you buy. Every time you check out is going to count.
Right, Eileen? Good luck to the winner.
Right? I think she's just putting that out there to get, some of that, good juju from the environment headed her way. Like, pick me, please.
Eileen's always full of good mojo.
Yeah, she is full of good mojo. She's good people.
Yep. All right, what do we got today?
All right, our daily prize is the Shallops cowl pattern with this beautiful rippling border that is not a cable, it is a pleat, which is kind of like doing a 3-needle bind off without the bind off. Very easy to do. You've got some yarn overs that increases that out, and then the pleat decreases it back down to make that scalloped edge. And then we have this beautiful skein of Barocco. It is a cotton linen viscose blend that you have enough yardage to do either the small or medium size on the cowl, which the medium size is almost like our large, because on this one we did small, medium, scarf, because it is worked flat like a scarf, so you can easily do a scarf version. So you definitely have enough to make a good sized cowl out of just 1 ball. This yarn is very similar to Barocco Vivo. I actually thought it was Vivo this morning. So you could definitely do the same pattern out of 1 skein of Vivo. And how you get entered into the drawing.
Still no picture.
Yep. I mean, if I refresh, it'll come back for a minute, but what's the point? So if you interact with our video is how you get entries. So reactions, we're just going to laugh at the internet. Then you'll get 1 entry per reaction. If you comment on the video, you'll get 5 entries per comment. And then if you share with this handy dandy swoosh arrow in the corner, which is not always cooperative, so we'll go share now, share to your stories. You can share it in a group. Wherever you share, all you have to do is go back and comment.
Oh, Roxanne, you're back.
And you will get 11 entries per share. And then we will go over to our handy dandy comment picker, which I'm going to trust to cooperate since nothing else is cooperating this morning.
Good luck.
This is based off yesterday's video interactions.
Denise Reinhardt, congratulations. I apologize. I don't remember if you're local or not. So if you are, next time you come in the boutique, let us know you have a prize and we will get it from the cabinet for you. If you're not local, next time you make a purchase, let us know in the comments that you have a prize and we will include it in your package. Halloween is coming, folks. We have our Halloween Forever Sweet candy kebabs. And some healthy snacks, too. We still have our pretty little rose zip pouch. Stitch and stash, that's what those are under. Look, my shirt is dropping sequins already.
Uh-oh.
Found one on the floor.
No, hold on, I'm not ready yet.
Okay, we'll look at some more of our bracelets here. The pretty roll-on bracelets. This is my favorite section here with all the pretty sparklesies and rainbows.
Right.
Sparklesies, is that a word?
It is now.
Okay, and more sparklesies. Because I can't word.
I mean, it's no. Technology. Our friend.
Susan's brain short-circuited. And yes, I third person to myself.
That's fine. Alright, I'm almost there.
Oh, here's the pink one. I still have the pink one. I had it buried under my project. Best Lotion, the Naked Bee. Isn't it wonderful? And we have testers, and we have small ones with a lip balm.
Well, I clicked pin. It doesn't seem to be pinning,
It's not cooperating.
I will try to link the yarn again multiple times during the video because, like I said, technology. Nothing's working. Whatever. I'm just going to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
We got in this really fun new yarn, which I'm very excited about because I love the look of fuzzy yarns, and I am definitely a fiber-sensitive peep. So I like this a lot because it is 40% alpaca, 40% mulesing-free wool, which basically means cruelty-free wool, and 20% nylon to give it strength and structure. So you're going to have this white that you see in here is likely the nylon, and then all of this beautiful fuzzy halo is the mixture of alpaca and wool. This gorgeous colorway is basically Danielle in the skein. Color 2, pink and green. We've got kind of more rosy pinks to an orchid to this beautiful kind of gold green with rose highlights. I feel like I have to remove the label.
Gotta get all the way in there.
Gets a little more sage, then it starts to get a little more like olive, all the way down into this like khaki green.
Your comment did pin. It worked for you.
Yay! It doesn't look like it worked on mine though. So, whatever.
Tell you, when I'm back there doing that, I'm like click, click, click.
I did it. I clicked a whole bunch, and it does not show that I did it on mine, but you know, whatever. So I want to start off after showing you one color, showing you guys some projects that are actually designed out of this yarn, so you can see how beautiful this yarn knits up. It is 437 yards, per ball. It's funny. Some pages classify it as a lace weight, but I'm seeing most of the projects are knit at like bulky or worsted weight gauge because I'm like, that's not lace weight.
No. Ooh,
I would not want to knit that on wire. That would be terrible.
No. At least an 8, maybe a 10.
So I'm going to go with the name of this pattern is not in English because I have no idea how to pronounce that.
Mariba.
It's like, do you try to put the S in there or do you skip the S?
Sfumato.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or is it fumato? Like maybe you don't pronounce the S.
Right.
I don't know because I don't know what language that is.
Linguistics, let us know.
Right. Like where's Brennan?
You're right.
So
love this.
This is just a really easy shawl. You've got garter stitch with the eyelet increases. Then you've got this little eyelet section, more garter stitch, one little eyelet section right here, and then garter stitch basically till you run out of yarn. There's that pretty eyelet section.
Nice.
So this is one skein. Yeah, see, bulky. 12 stitches in 4 inches, 437 yards. Oh, see, it's apparently that one is in Italian. I did not know that.
Oh.
Sorry. Well, I mostly wanted to show you the colors. So maybe don't try to knit this one because it's in Italian. Or find your favorite Italian and ask them to translate for you.
Make sure it's your favorite Italian who actually speaks Italian, because
Wait,
I don't.
What I mean, yeah, don't ask Susan. Then
Ooh.
this one, Brenda, is done with 2 skeins, and you're starting at opposite ends of the skein on the same color. So you've got just easy, all just knit, knit, knit. Then you've got stripes. Nothing crazy hard. It does look like there might be a little section of cables right here. Let's see if I can get... None of these pictures are actually zoomed in any closer. It's like maybe some slip stitches right here. Can't really tell because the pattern will not zoom.
That is cables.
So that's as zoomed as we get. But that is Brenda. 2 balls. You're just starting at opposite ends of the ball, so you could use 2 different colors, or you could use the same color like they did.
Fun.
Then we have this cute little sweater, Plume. Very easy top-down raglan. You can see the increased lines right here. And you can tell it's kind of lightweight and sheer because it is knit at a... See, this one said lace weight, but it's like it's knit at clearly a bulky to super bulky gauge because 9.5 stitches in 4 inches. Needle sizes 10.5, 11, 13.
What is that question mark? Is that clickable?
Oh, it tells you like all the details about the weights.
Huh.
So yes, it's clickable, but not terribly helpful.
Wow.
Because they're saying lace 32 to 34 stitches. Okay, pattern says 9.5. So y'all are smoking something.
Maybe they hit the wrong button. It's weird. No. It's a cute
It's kind
sweater
of all
though.
over the place.
Really cute.
Then we have this Alice Alpaca. This is probably another in Italian one because that's the same designer. But these were mostly to show you how beautiful the yarn works up, that it's basically one big ombre. So we will ignore all of the Italian patterns because don't try to do a pattern off of Google Translate either because that gets hilarious.
Doesn't work very well. Right, Melanie? That is a cute cardie. I like that one. I bet you could wear that one really well.
So this first color was color number 2, the pinks and greens. You know, there'll be reason for these to make sense later.
I'm grinning at that color. I love that one.
Color number 9. Woo! It's like sherbet. It's like ice cream.
That's me and my mom and my sister all in one skein.
You've got lilac and lavender and this soft magenta, rose, coral, a soft rust, this beautiful like soft gold, because as they say, gold goes with everything. And there's a lot of stuff that you can do with just one ball of this because it is 437 yards and it is meant to be knit at like worsted or bulky gauges.
This would be perfect for some of Iris's patterns that use one skein.
Yeah.
Right?
Like this is, on the label, they say a size 8 to 9 needle, so that's more worsted, and 15 stitches in 4 inches.
If we have delivery, I would definitely knit this probably on a size 10. Anybody have a favorite between the two? There's one box. Maybe that's all today. I'm going to grab this next one while she is getting our package. Look at how pretty that is in the autumn hues. Okay, I know you're going to say rust and persimmon, right?
I have no idea what that is.
Take a little label out for you.
That is color number 8. Because I don't know if you said it.
I did
was
not.
Dealing with the box.
Didn't look that far.
Pretty spring green in the middle. Kind of softer sunflower yellows to marigolds. To this like kind of pumpkin pie color. To a rust.
I
Yeah,
tried.
I think that covers everything. What did you say?
Persimmon, I think.
Yeah, persimmon's kind of in there.
I don't remember the other one I
I thought you said rust, which, you know.
Probably.
So that's color number 8, the very fall palette. It's kind of a spring fall because that is a really soft green versus the like olivey green.
Spring into fall. You
Yes.
guys can see my goofy hand motion going on here.
Yes, you look like a T-Rex. Oh my gosh. Somebody told me about like a icebreaker thing they did at a party and got everybody to do the Thriller dance with T-Rex arms.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And I'm like, why isn't there video? Like, you can't tell me
Right?
about this and then not have a video of it. I'm like, you need to do it again and then record it. That's not fair.
That's funny.
He did do a little like mini reenactment. It was hilarious.
Show us.
I know. I don't even know the moves to the Thriller dance to do that. So all I can reenact is the arms. Go. I can reenact the arms. I can't reenact the Thriller dance because I don't know it. I know. I wasn't that into Thriller.
I was subjected to it, but you know.
All right, let's look at some more projects.
I want to know how many others watched that premiere live. Thriller when it came out.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't think you were old enough for that.
Oh, please. Thank you. That's awesome.
I thought Thriller was older than you, okay?
Oh, gosh, no. You're funny. Oh, Lordy.
Probably not going to live that one down for a while.
No,
okay.
I'm going to enjoy it.
This is Capture by Lisa Much, which is a really cute mesh lace cowl, but what I love is that she did it like yarn over knit 2 together, and then SSK yarn over, and then yarn over knit 2 together, so you get this zigzag pattern. It is a infinity loop size cowl. You can see super long. So it is a one skein wonder for this yarn. Lisa Much's patterns are really good. I kind of stalk her because she does like a free one. Like when she releases a new one, it's free for like a couple days. So I kind of just randomly Ravel research her to see if there's a free one right now.
Keep checking.
But very easy pattern, and you would just go essentially till you run out of yarn. Then this is actually a Tunisian crochet one. This is the Fluorite Capelet.
You tricked me.
I know, right? You can tell because of all these little lines that go down this way. This one, it looks like it's worked out of this yarn. It wasn't, but it basically could be. But it's just little eyelets. I'm sure we could turn this into a knit one.
Oh, easy. I'm like, how do you do a chain thing in Tunisian? Because those are chain space, right?
Chain. I don't know. I haven't done lace in Tunisian before. I've only done entrelac because, you know, go big or go home.
I figured out, I taught myself how to do that, but there were no yarn overs involved.
But it's just a really cute little kind of pie wedge shaped capelet. I do think that you could put a little button right here so that it would stay.
It's really pretty.
And that one is kind of right in that perfect gauge because they say 9 stitches in 2 inches, so that's 18, which is right about what the ball band on this yarn says. You would need 2 skeins to do the wrap. This one's really cute. Chambray. It's just a simple sweater with this cute little collar. Like it's kind of all about the collar on that one. Nice. It looks like they did kind of blousey sleeves. If that's not your jam, you just decrease instead of doing the knit, 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 and then decrease really fast at the cuff. You just slowly, like every inch, do 2 decreases. It has 9 sizes, from a 33 1/4 to a 61 1/4. They basically held 2 thinner mohair yarns like this together, so you would single strand this, which means the yardage is going to be half of what it says here. So like 1500 becomes like $7.50. So that's only 2 balls. I'm not going to math all the sizes because that would take a while. But just a really cute top. I love this little collar. All right, one more, and then I'll show you some more pretty yarn because there are more colors. This is the Ethereal Shawl, which is 2 different yarns. They used a fingering and a mohair. This one is all just 2 different fingerings. You can see how like pretty and delicate it is. They used the, like, I wish they had a good picture of the, oh, this one's mohair, okay. So they did the fuzzy in the lace and then the fingering in the solid. But I do think you could basically do this. Do both of them soft and fuzzy by using the Lang Alpaca Superlight. It is basically it's a little bit thinner, but not enough to be a problem. It is a 200 plus yard ball of alpaca, nylon, and wool. I'll put the colors I picked out to go with these 3. So we have the Lang in color 65, that beautiful fuchsia pink, to go with color number 2 because it's gorgeous. Then we have this gorgeous dark plum, color 80, to go with Poema in color 9. And then to go with this autumn palette, we have 97, this beautiful kind of forest green with color 8.
Good pairings, as always.
And that shawl would basically take, like, I'm pretty sure one of each. They're saying $2.50 for the contrast color, so you could maybe make it like 1 repeat smaller to be able to do it with just one of the Lang Superlight. Or just get 2, because it's not expensive yarn. All right, let me show you guys some more colors. All right.
Another pretty one.
Right? I'm like, let me scoot these closer to me so that you don't have to, lean like a crane. Color number 7 of Poema is also pretty autumny. You've got these beautiful kind of melony coral oranges, then into the mauvey pinks, into like a berry color. Then it starts to get kind of aubergine to this really deep, almost charcoal eggplant. Charcoal eggplant. Let's go with that. So that is color number 7, which in the Alpaca Superlight I think would look beautiful with color 166, because it's like a cranberry plum kind of color. It's a little pink, it's a little purple. It's definitely in that like punkle category. But I just think those 2 would play so nice together.
Can we call it perk? It's more purple than pink.
Well, that's why we say punkle, because pinkle would be more pink than purple. And it's fun to say punkle. All right, one for the blue peeps. We have color number 10. It's like a soft silvery white in the middle, to powder blue, to sky blue, to cornflower, to kind of this teal denim.
How do you do that?
I don't know. I like color. How do you figure out where to put beads on everything?
I do.
Exactly. Like I did it one time.
You did.
One.
Yeah, and you proved me wrong on that one.
And it was way too much work, and I don't want to do it ever again, except I do.
Right? Beads are so fun.
Like, I want it to figure it out for me. I only want to do ones that they've already figured it out for me. This one, if you wanted to do that 2-color shawl, color number 6 in the alpaca super light, that cobalt blue would be a nice contrast. And I actually have another pattern that can use 2 colors also. This is Fleur. It's got this cute little bobble stitch, and normally I'm not a bobble person, but there's something really adorable about this one. They look like bubbles. But it's a mostly garter stitch wrap with these little bubble rows. So I would do the Poema everywhere that you see this beautiful orange color, and then the Alpaca super light where you see the cream. Or you can do it all in one color. If you didn't like doing bobbles, you could put a bead everywhere where it told you to do a bobble.
Or yarn over knit 2 together row.
Yep, you could just, where it says bobble, do a yarn over knit 2 together. You'd have to do a little adjustment to the stitch count in between the instructions then, because now you're using 2 stitches instead of 1, which does throw things off mathematically. This one would take 2 skeins if you wanted to do the full size in just the Poema. But it's a free pattern.
It is Fleur.
Free pattern, which means more money for yarn. All right, this next one. I like this next one a lot. This is Sea Isle Shawl.
That's a tongue twister.
It's got these cute little, like, jumbo yarn overs.
Wow.
And then an eyelet row. At least I think that's an eyelet row. Let's look at the lighter one where we can maybe see the details better.
Just a garter
Maybe
row.
it's just how many the increases in that section make it look like an eyelet row almost. But just these cute little, like, air bubbles. A little kind of mini triangle. That is a 1 skein project.
That'd be super pretty in this yarn.
Right? All right, let me show you. There's one last color to show you guys, and then I'll show you a couple more patterns. I saved this one for last because I have a knitted up piece of fabric to show you guys how beautiful these colors work up in person. This is color number 5. This one starts out on the outside. We've got this kind of ice blue that goes into this taupe with like navy highlights, into more bronze, into this like olive green, and then into more of like the foresty evergreen colors. Very blue-green in the middle. And that one, if you wanted a contrast color with it, this is Alpaca Super Light color 25. It's not black. It's a super dark navy blue. Because the black was kind of too harsh with this. The softer navy gives that look of like black without quite being there.
Could work with this one too.
Yeah, and this one. I mean, it's like, because you could put the purple with this one. You could put the pink with this one.
Okay, we already do that one again. I missed it.
This one?
Yeah.
You could put the pink with that one. I mean, you could put this navy blue with any of them because it's basically just a good neutral contrast color. And there are other colors in the Alpaca Super Light. You could easily pair other colors. I just did one of each for suggestion's sake. I don't even think I can hold this whole thing up to show you guys.
I don't think so. It's giant.
So this is one ball of the Poema. I feel like I just have to do like this kind of thing.
You're gonna have to double it up.
So you can see, so this is that last color number 5. So you've got those icy blues. It starts to go a little bit more gray to more of like a golden taupe. To kind of more of the charcoal and olive. And it's not even close to done, and it's twisted. Oops. Okay. then into more of like the evergreen colors, all the way to this dark teal at the end. Wow. Okay, my arms are tired now. That was a lot of like rowboat motion.
Heather will go over the colors again in a second. That is one skein, yes.
Yes, that is one ball of the Poema Alpaca in color number 5.
This one is
9.
color 9 and
80.
80. I think those are the two you were asking for.
Let me show you guys a few more colors, and then I'll repeat all of the colors for you guys. A few more colors, a few more patterns. I knew what it meant. Oh, I forgot about this one. I just find these patterns right before the video, and I've already forgotten how cool they are. This Manjana, I don't know. But just this really cute kind of Rwanda waterfall front cardigan. The back has really cute detail of where the shaping lies. You've got this line right here. So in the poema, you're going to get like that one big chevron look to the colors. It's got a little like garter ribbing at the bottom and at the neckline, and then that carries all the way around the front. You've got that beautiful ribbing. But a very simple sweater that only takes 2 to 3 skeins to make. And it goes from a 39.5 to a 57.5. I really like this one. I'm like, this is in the I need to knit this category. Then we have Ilaria. This has kind of, they did do a double thick collar. I would not do that because trying to stitch your folded collar on a fuzzy yarn, you're going to need a magnifying glass and the power of the sun. So I would just do regular cast on 1x1 ribbing for 1 inch and then do your beautiful lace detail. Divide for sleeves, knit, knit, knit. There's a little lace detail on the cuff. There's even a short instructions for short sleeves, so you can do it either way. I just really like that little lace detail. In the ombre color, it's going to give this like radiating line look that'll be really pretty. And this one has sizes from 33 to 66. And it's 1 to 3 balls.
Nice.
Okay, a couple more, because, Ravelry rabbit hole. This Tide foam cowl, definitely on the cowls, something that, you could probably make more than one, but just this easy garter stitch with eyelet rose pattern that when you do it in a soft fuzzy yarn, you just get that beautiful look of the color and the eyelets. You don't really see the texture of the garter. Because this one you could easily get 2 cowls out of 1 skein, so they'd be like similar but fraternal because you're only going to get half the color palette. But I think that would be really fun. And 14 stitches in 4 inches on a size 10.5 needle. So nice. Hello, fast project. And then last but not least, this Kalauna sweater. I feel like this is one Karen would do. Super quick, simple, chunky raglan. They did bloused sleeves. Again, if you don't like bloused sleeves, that's a very easy modification to make. This one, they did it more cropped, where she's just got it tucked in weird. I'm not really sure. This one, they like marled other colors together. That one looks very similar to how this yarn would come out a little bit, except for it's hard to see because she's got this like thing over top of it. I'm like, can you take that off, please? I'm trying to look at your sweater. Oh yeah, she definitely did hers more cropped. But this one says 1 skein for any of the 3 sizes because it looks like it is meant to be oversized, so you can kind of choose the size that fits.
There's her sweater without the thing on it.
Oh, that is the same one. It looks a little different. Let's see. So they have oh, they did it across. So that's a 42 to a 50. So it is meant to be oversized, so you can pick the one that fits the way you like it. Okay, that is all the patterns I had picked out this morning. I could have kept going, but I had to stop or we would not have had time. You could definitely do making circles in the sky with this yarn. You could make it bigger, or you could do like the fraternal 2 different versions. You definitely would not need to double strand this yarn for it. You could just single strand it and it would be gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to repeat the numbers. Poema Alpaca first, then the Lang Alpaca Superlight. So first in the fall palette, we have color number 8 and color number 97. So 897. Then in this beautiful sherbet palette, we have 9 and 80. Then we have in the pretty pink and green 2 and 65. Then color 7 and 166. Color 10 and 6. And last but not least, color 5 and 25. Lenny, you could make that cool sleeved scarf wrap thing. I don't remember what that pattern was called, but yes, if you know what the pattern is, you could make that.
The Ruana style or the 2-color first one?
Well, I thought she was thinking of, the one that's like a sleeve and then it's got like a long scarf piece that like wraps around and then another sleeve. I was thinking that's what she was describing, but I could be crazy.
Yeah, so color 9
and 80. Alpaca Superlight. Oh yeah, Melanie said, yep, that's the one. So cool. Yeah, I saw it on Ravelry, Instagram, somewhere. There's too many places to see patterns now, so I don't always know where I found them, but it was really cute, and I was like, oh, that would be really fun. But I don't remember what it is, so Melanie, hopefully you saved it, because I did not.
I'll put everything in the collective, so if it was one of those, it'll appear there.
Wasn't.
Oh. Never mind.
It was not a featured today pattern, that's the problem.
Oh.
It was a randomly saw it like 3 weeks ago on Instagram pattern.
Melanie says she'll post it.
Oh, thank you, Melanie. Because, yeah, I didn't save it because I'm a dork. That's okay. All right, we'll move on to what are we wearing and then get ready to open the store, pull your orders, prep for machine knitting class, all the things. So I am wearing my Birdwatcher tank. You could actually do that out of this yarn. It'd be really light and airy, and you just have to wear like a cami under it. But it is bottom up. You do this beautiful, I'm going to stand on tiptoes so I can show you the texture. You've got this beautiful chevron texture border at the bottom. And then knit, knit, knit. There's a little bit of short row shaping to give the shoulders that like curve up. And then a little garter stitch, bind off. And then pick up and do a little trim on the edges of the sleeves. Very, very easy. This could be a great first time sweater because there's not really a lot of shaping involved. It's mostly like knitting a cowl all the way up to the armpits. So very, very easy. Originally out of fingering weight yarn.
I'm like, is your hand there? I can't see your hand.
I'm waiting for you to come closer and you're not moving.
I was waiting to see your hand.
I was trying to keep it off camera. Not that I can see what's on camera.
It was behind my hand, so.
All right, Susan is wearing.
Back to the fuchsia, only mine is not fuchsia, and my little scarf cuff here.
It is a Casapinka pattern. Play on words with the black to the fuchsia. Slip stitches and garter stitch.
And a picot bind off. Which, if you don't want to do that, don't do it. But
yeah,
I
just
like
regular
it.
bind off.
I think picots are worth the effort.
You could also do a beaded bind off. That'd be fun.
That would be worth the effort too.
You could do that one with this yarn and do like this and solid and make like a really light floaty one.
That'd be fun.
Pretty. All right. I think that is that, you guys. So we will see you guys again tomorrow. Have an amazing day.